on over to you, dude. Yeah, I'll give you a sec. Alright. While we wait for a second, you guys. Yeah, remember, oh gosh, I didn't announce it. It's this Sunday, you guys. I totally forgot. We're gonna have a special episode of the Still Sane podcast. You know who we're gonna talk to? Dreamcore.
All right, well, with any luck, we'll have people pop in here in a second. Aha.
Stupid bug!
Oh, hell yeah. Right away. Oh no! He's got Shroud Walker! No! The giant jewel bug can teleport. Okay, get out of here, guys. No, no, no. Okay. Ah, damn.
Simple enough. Gold and juice. I'm coming back.
Oh, did he die?
Later.
Did my... Yeah, hell yeah. My bleed killed him. Do I have a... Nah, it's fine. I'll worry about that later then. Okay.
Keep back!
What's this? I mean, it's up. Cool. Anybody who's here from Try Stream, thanks for coming by. I'm playing Hardcore Soul Self-Found with Mercenary right now. I'm going full physical and bleed is the plan at the moment. Okay, get out of here. Oh boy. Who hasn't made me rage out? Oh, crossbows. No. Actually, mercenary was my very first character. I went through a campaign very first time, no looking up guides or anything, with Witch Hunter, and had a fucking great time. Now, I was going a lot slower than I later was seeing other people go, but that was fine. Especially in Hardcore Solo Self-Found, I'm taking things nice and slow and easy anyway, so that didn't bother me at all. But I legitimately, as long as I'm not trying to do more than 2 different kinds of bolts, I have no issues with crossbows. I find them perfectly entertaining. The moment I try starting to do more than 2 different kinds of bolts, or like tossing in 2 different kinds of grenades at the same time, it gets a little exhausting. At some point I will try the like full grenade merc build, but I haven't yet, because every time I've started to try that out, it just did not feel good. But I haven't really built for it like properly yet, so that actually is useful, but I don't have a jewel slot yet myself, though, so that doesn't matter. Oh, I've heard the targeting on consoles sucks. Yeah, that the like it's almost like an aim assist is super screwy.
Stay who goes there? My word, as you wish.
Really wish I could get a better crossbow. Okay, this has +2, but I'm trying to move away from elemental still. I bet I can make that better.
Warm night.
I just need my next regal. You got any rares for me to
My wares
crunch?
are renowned.
Ooh. Whatever, I can afford one.
Warm nights.
Oh, 2, that's right, because it was 6 mod. Hell yeah. Definitely worth it. Roll the fire sork. I really need to do poisonous concoction. There's like 2 times now that I've started a poison focused ranger, and I know that leveling with poison is not a good idea, but I kept being like really stubborn about it. So at some point I just need to make a ranger, level with lightning, and then when I go Pathfinder, then switch to poison. But yeah. I'm glad Fire Sorceress worked out for you. Woo, okay.
Back down or
A bit of
die.
lag there for a second. I know that fire spells are not in the greatest place right now. You know what? Widowhail, do you have to have any level requirement for Widowhail? If I can get Widowhail to drop in SSF, I will absolutely run from the get-go with that. But man, those trying to get through even Act 1 with those poison skills by themselves, oof. I could just keep vendoring. Well, you saw my SSF gold is not in the greatest place right now, so hey, if I manage to get... hold on. Let's not... Look, do I have my emergency flash grenade? Frickin' beetles. Oh, they're doing a stash job sale again. I might actually get something. Yeah, if I actually manage to get a character through hardcore all the way up till endgame, then maybe I'll actually be making enough gold that I can just start rolling stuff in those early vendors. I got my warrior. The furthest I've gotten with a hardcore character so far was literally the first hardcore character that I made it through Act 1 with, which was also the first time I played warrior. I crushed with warrior until I got to Act 1 Cruel, and I did the hunting grounds, and I made the entirely arrogant choice of going, I can go ahead and take the King of the Mists now, right? I don't need to level up a little bit more. I don't need to go forward a few more zones and then come back. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Bro, King of the Mists got me.
Piercing shot!
Hey, further.
Need more time.
Alright, whatever. We're just gonna do that. Whoa, hey! Okay, there we go. There we
That'll
go.
notch on me helmet.
Some of these essences are spicy. Oh, good. Oops. Yeah, no, look. I knew it. The moment I died, I was like, literally every single thing, every time I've been going through hardcore, I delay going to King of the Mists, I delay doing the trials. The Chaos Trial, I learned I have to delay that a lot, because when I went through with my warrior, it was a Titan by that point, I had leveled up quite a bit above the Chaos Trial, and still it was close. But what I learned was, if you get a bad boss in the Chaos Trial, you can just exit the game, and you'll come back in just outside the trial, and you can just try again. Yeah, I saw that I was going to get the Tornado Bird, and I was like, nope! Let's see if this works! Because nobody on the on Try's subreddit could tell me for sure whether or not... Oh, is this... No, never mind. Whether or not you would get kicked out of hardcore if you exited out, or, you know, what would happen. But I was like, it's gotta work, right? And sure enough. And yeah, second time I went through, it was the Chimera. But still, it was like... It was spicy at a few points, so I'm probably on anyone that is not as buff as Titan, which is everyone. Well, okay, that's not true. There are energy shield based builds that even by Act 3 they are very tanky. So that's nope, not doing this. Right as it's about to get its flamethrower going on, and I'm just like, nope. God, I love the way Merc feels sometimes.
All in a day's work.
Okay, pay attention to super cheap. You can back out with some bosses and stuff, and their health doesn't even reach. Wait, really? I haven't seen that. You can pull a PoE1 on them. Or I guess most ARPGs. Are there any like big name ARPGs so far that have worked the same way as PoE2 with boss health? Not that I'm complaining, I love it this way. I've always felt like jumping out of the fight and back in just felt really not good video gamey. Like, I don't know. Oh, wow. Dang. I played D4 right when it dropped. I enjoyed myself well enough going through the story. It was the first time I was going to give, like, it would basically be the first time I played an ARPG where I was not going through the campaign with a character. And so after that first character and I started another one, I tried that, did not enjoy it. I tried just doing endgame stuff in general for a little bit, did not enjoy it. I tried, like, looking up build guides to find really fun, like, overpowered builds, and was not finding the process of following builds fun at all. And then they were doing their first big expansion, and I was like, okay, maybe that'll be enough reason for me to go back and play it again. And then, of course, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's Blizzard. They're going to charge for every expansion. Yeah, never mind. Not doing that. Waste of $60. Cool. Like, I don't know. I got maybe $10 worth of enjoyment out of it. That's comparing to other games. Video games, I think, tend to have a pretty high enjoyment return in general. Oh, I wish I could make that better, but it's doesn't have the plus to projectile skills, and at the moment I am very much reliant on that. Have you seen how ridiculous the scaling on armor-piercing rounds is? Every level, every additional level for armor-piercing rounds, it's like not quite exponentially more armor broken, but it is parabolically. It goes up so fast with each level. Like, the difference between level 4 and level 6 is, I think, over twice as much. Look, I wouldn't have minded the item. Yeah, I didn't. My first merc was permafrost bolts and fragmentation rounds back and forth. And then there are other things that I really would want to do, but I'm kind of not doing with this character because I'm covering it with other ways. So anybody going merc that's not already covering breaking armor some other way, I highly recommend poison grenade with dissolving armor and armor explosions. Because, man, you walk up and launch a poison grenade and then just start shooting your other skills, and everything's armor breaks. It's so good. Now, granted, I know people are very aware of poison grenade being good, but the armor breaking aspect of it did not get nerfed, so that's still very useful. I was gonna... No... Actually, yeah. Intelligence is in short supply. Haha. Because I'm a stupid mercenary. Disenchant. Rare. I'll save that.
I will tell your tale. My wares are renowned.
Got a good crossbow for me? Nope. Damn. Why am I looking at shields? Yeah.
Wear
I'll do
it
that.
with pride.
I am cursed when it comes to shops.
Guide you.
That right there. Oh, I'll put that on in there. That is approximately the best upgrade I ever get from a shop. I have never once found a shopkeeper with a pair of boots that had higher movement speed than my current boots. I have never once found a shopkeeper that had a weapon with a higher plus to skills than what I was currently using, or that even if it did, it was not so much worse in general that it wasn't going to be better. Like, I have apparently... Everybody's like, the best way to gear up as you're going through the campaign. And I'm like, yeah, I literally never get good enough stuff. I'm not saying they're wrong.
As you wish.
I'm well aware that that
Sands
is
guide you.
a good way of getting stuff, and even I do get okay stuff occasionally, but...
I'll break ya.
Whoops. Not trying to blame myself here.
Need more time.
Now, the hope was to get a very, Doom Guy vibe with this character, but unfortunately, the most shotgunny skill early on, fragmentation rounds, is not good as a primary damage skill. So I've been going machine gun
Look at all this religion.
rifle combo.
Didn't help 'em in the end.
That was the other quality of life that I was going to mention. So there was poison grenade with break armor, armor explosion, and I think I did scattershot with it. Ripwire ballista with chain, lockdown, and blind. I'm using flash grenade, so I don't need blind anymore. So I'll do something else with that. But that is... I think I did something else with it the first time too, but it already does maim and pin, and so if you crank those up with lockdown and with the one that like makes slow mechanics better, it's like a one-stop triple CC shop. It's great. It was particularly useful. I remember it coming in so handy in the beach you get dropped onto in Act 3. The frickin' like endless flies and zombies and the big Goliaths, and just dropping the crossbow and having everything get blinded and locked down was, oh my god, it was so useful. Nope. That's not. Okay, fine.
day.
Yeah, that's one of the things when people are talking about grenade-focused merc builds, I'm like, that's got to just be an even weirder style of gameplay than the bolts. But I mean, hey, I keep trying different styles of gameplay and enjoy most of them, so. My first time through, I was really trying to make, the issue is I was splitting myself between elemental and bleed, which is physical. So I every now and then I would try to make that combo work because I thought that sounded so much fun. Just the vibe of like being a Van Helsing-like character doing electric attacks and causing bleeding. But then even just trying with lightning, I just didn't have the right gear and I could not make it work. So I just kept going back to the permafrost fragmentation. I mean, the issue is freeze is so stupidly like quality of life right now. They have to make lightning and fire catch up somehow in just how useful they are to use. Look, strong or not, whether or not freeze was like damage strong, the fact that you can just stop the enemies from getting up next to you is just so good.
You're dead.
But like I said, I keep trying different things, and so I've been doing my best to avoid ice-focused skills on this character.
All in a day's work.
Easy. What do I need the most? I do need lightning. Yeah, because lightning should give me... Well, whatever. Point is I need lightning. Ooh, that's something. That's also something. Because I'm still doing elemental right now, that's actually probably really good. Armor piercing 551. Yeah, look at that. Good lord. I hate that I'm moving more and more towards elemental. I'm trying to get back more towards physical. His gloves did the same thing. They added physical and a chunk of lightning. Whatever. Can't turn down good DPS. Eh. That's fine. I'm not fighting anything cold anytime soon. Harold Heiss and Porkly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my second character was minions, because that's, like, one of my favorite build types. And I got her to endgame as well. Infernalist, my big fire doggo.
Right in
Great
the
time.
eye.
But I wasn't super enjoying endgame much at all. And I was like, if I'm gonna do endgame stuff, if I'm gonna grind out some endgame stuff, I might as well do it with a character that's actually broken. And by that point, Invoker, everybody had confirmed Invoker was just stupidly good. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna build an Invoker build. And more or less did my own thing with it. I looked up what the strongest skills were, and I decided to go with Stormwave and Tempest Flurry, and had a perfectly good time with that, and just absolutely dominated my way through the story. And so after I did some grind, I got Invoker up to... I think Invoker is the only one I've made it to 90 with. I think. And after I got him to 90, I was like, hey, you know what I should do? I should do some solo Self-Found. And if I'm doing some solo Self-Found, I might as well start with Hardcore. And yeah, then I just got stuck doing Hardcore solo Self-Found characters. It's like, man, when you're doing a Hardcore character, and then you die and drop to normal solo Self-Found, it's like, ooh, extra projectiles. Hey, buddy. It's like, hey, yeah, I could just keep playing this character. Or I could go make another hardcore character. And since I'm enjoying the campaign well enough anyway. Look, it'll be great if by the time this game goes full release, I'm like really well versed in the game and can just dominate my way through hardcore. I will never be a racer. Never ever, but alright, can I handle this right now? I've got my fire charm. Fire resistance is good. Yeah.
I was weak.
Yep, let's do it.
Then why did you never come look for me after
Here's
my
a job.
years? Embrace corruption.
Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to use, but that's fine. I didn't realize I was still on. Nope, nope! Ugh, did that wrong.
Embrace corruption.
Luckily I can survive a few bad hits.
Embrace corruption.
Nope.
He didn't want me.
Just gonna leave the goddess in there with a hole in her chest while I go drop my loot off.
What happened?
What did I miss? Gemling Ice Herald. Oh, yeah, I've heard that Gemling... Well, okay, look. Here's the thing. I am fairly certain that Gemling is going to be better at certain builds than the class they are actually meant for all the time. Like, I bet Gemling will be near the top of the charts every single league because people will be using Gemling to do all the builds that other classes are doing and doing them just as good or better. Gemling is crazy. I'm not even bothering to play Gemling right now because really I think the only reason to play Gemling is if you are trying to max out some other skill, and I don't particularly feel like doing that. I will do Gemling Minion at some point, maybe when Spectres come out. I kind of like playing things to their like core concepts though. It's why I like tend to keep my gear focused on the main route. So like I'm going armor and evasion gear for the most part because I like... Oh, really? Makeshift? Man. I don't understand why lower things don't stop dropping at some point. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I'll keep that. Okay, look. My Titan, that I made it all the way through Hardcore Solo Self-Found to Act 1 Cruel, straight armor. Now, granted, I know that once I made it to, if I made it to endgame, it would have stopped feeling nearly as good, but it was fine. I was having a great time through the campaign. I trust other people that it gets bad eventually, but yeah, that was not my experience for the amount that I played.
Take your time. All right. Take care.
As pure evasion? Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Never heard of a god in such a state.
This, oh my god. This scene straight up hit me in the gut the first time through, because Merc has the best lines in the game.
Immortal, please, I follow none. I ask you.
And I'm like, already like, Jesus, I just have to kill her? That's like, that fucking sucks.
At last. Death. Thank you.
Some days this job is brutal.
Oh!
Best take care not to
And that was like,
spoil this.
and that was like exactly how I was feeling at the moment. So it was like, oh my god. Best character. Oh, energy shield and invasion are by far that's by far the best combo of defense layers right now, guaranteed. Mostly because that entire corner of the tree just has the best options for defensive stuff. Kind of has just the best options for everything. But yeah, hey, there's a reason I don't make, you know, crazy busted endgame builds, because I'm not necessarily looking for the most efficient. Omelet? No, I like my omelet better. Okay. Titan time. Oh, that's the other...
Slaves. Knew it. There's never a good side. Just assholes all round.
best reaction to this. None of the other characters have a reaction to the slaves as good as that one.
Looks like any other valley to me. Back down or die!
God, I need a better crossbow. These things here don't seem to care about the elemental damage quite as much. Oops. Come on. Nope. Whoa, lag, hey. Where are you? Down here. There you are.
Keep back!
Hell yeah. Okay, I already got that up. Let's... Yeah, look, man. I have a decent number of people in my life that play video games, and none of them like playing ARPGs. And I had a fairly new friend right when this came out, and I had gotten her to play a little bit of PoE1 with me. And I was like, hey, if I get you the, if I get a key for you, will you play PoE2 with me? And she did, and we had some fun playing together, and then she, before she even finished the Cruel campaign, she... Actually, I'm not even sure she finished Act 3. But she was like, alright, I'm done with this for now. Next time a big update comes out, I'll come back for a bit. And I was like, man... So I have been interacting in Try's server quite heavily, because being able to interact with people who are also into the game is very nice. And obviously global chat sucks. It's good for some laughs sometimes, but... Those worms go on... I never finished it, but I was making a list of the most obnoxious monsters in PoE2. Yeah, those worms would have definitely been in one of the highest tiers for me, because they suck so bad. Also, am I wrong, or did they not used to have a inherent lightning ability? I don't think they all have lightning damage now, have a little lightning aura. I don't think they used to. And I don't remember that being in the patch notes either. If I'm just leaving a PoE streamer up while I'm doing something else, it's usually Gazzy, because I really like his sense of humor, and he also likes minions, so sometimes I learn things.
Is this a graveyard for titans? No wonder.
That's not a fan. Okay, we'll wait for another tornado. Oh, hey, buddy. That is a rare one. Does pinning... No, pinning does not stop him from going back underground. That is unfortunate. You know what does? Freezing! Yeah, another reason freezing is good.
Easy.
Hell yeah, another jewel. Yeah, the sandworm things. That's what I was talking about. I don't count the skeletons here. I know some people find them obnoxious, so I would have put them on the list anyway, but they would be very low ranking for me because I really don't think they're that bad. But the liches, they're annoying. They're not nearly as high as the sandworms. Damn, they're annoying. I'll mention the other ones as I continue here. The golems aren't on the list at all. They're cute. The bugs aren't either. They're a little obnoxious, but I don't think they rank as annoying enough to get on the list. One. Yes, river hags go on the list. I don't find it as bad as some of the other monsters because it's just a one-trick pony kind of thing. As long as you can avoid the bubble, they're really not an issue. But yeah, that bubble sucks. That's freaking annoying. You know, I have been struggling with DPS more than I've been struggling with survival at the moment, so I'm just going to go straight for more DPS. I am going to head to... This is okay, but... I mean... Ballista does count as an ally, so... That might be worth it just because of the raw damage increase. If I... No, okay. Looking forward to them updating this so it actually, you know, is able to tell you whether or not your damage will go up based on having an ally. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Yeah, I don't know that I want to go down this one anytime soon. The magnitude's good, but I want these. I'm about to get Ascendancy, and I'm probably going to go for the one that has a chance of popping. So... yeah, honestly, you know what? Raw damage is probably the way to go. I might head down here first, though. That one is good. When you go to the character page. Yeah, look, incorrect is one thing. Obviously, that has to be fixed. It's that the system that they added has very limited opportunities to actually give you more info. So, like, some of the, like, life calculations, when you're like, if I grab this, how would it affect my life? Those can be useful because it's taking into account all of the strength and percentage life and stuff like that. Stuff that would be annoying to calculate if you weren't using PoE. But, like, this whole system that they added, it's still just as useless for minions as PoE 1 info has always been for minions. Doesn't tell you shit all. Shock T. Yeah, exactly. And it's just not programmed in there for it to be able to tell you. Who knows, maybe they'll fix some of that.
Back down or die! Another notch on the helmet.
So whatever, it's another unique for the hardcore. That's, oh, I already have that. And well, I guess it's a chance shard then.
Need more time.
Who needs mana? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's only 7. Can't go to the next one yet. Oh, and I don't have enough to upgrade either of the ones I need 1 more dexterity. Cool. And a lot more strength. Alright, then. Hell yeah. Okay. Gonna need y'all to stop moving.
You're dead!
Oh, blinded myself. Quiver implicit sucks. Projectile speed. Yeah, I was about to. You mentioned projectile speed, and I was like, and that's good. And you mentioned flasks, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, okay. Actually good for those. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Keep back!
Whenever I die on this character, my next is either going to be a chaos-focused, chaos or physical, but I think chaos is better, Chiula monk, or a totem-focused warrior. This thing has over 800 armor. I get that it's a rock golem, but still. Thank you guys for lining up for me. That was very nice. Oh, cool. Brought them right back to life. Like I said, annoying. Oh, good. I can't remember what that mod is. No, not that. Prevents recovery. Got it. Is that 2 rares? It is. Yeah, one's armored and has the recovery, the other has the lightning mirages and ignites. Okay, you? I want the lightning one to die first. Although they keep jumping underground, so I really just want whichever one I manage to kill first.
All in a day's work.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm at 8s. I can't excuse leveling that up to 8 before I level up what is literally my primary damage right now. Ember Fusillade is
Quickly.
kind of fun, but I don't know that I could manage to make it a primary damage at all. Oh, yeah, I just saw what you said about Chaos and Totems. Look, even if it sucks trying to scale it really high, much like armor, it is ideally functional enough that with enough care and grinding, you can make it through the entirety of the campaign with it. So that is always the goal. That's okay, I guess. I have a spare exalt. Okay, that's decent for my chieftain, or whatever it's called. What's the other warrior one? Whatever. It'll actually be good for that. All of the jewels I've gotten so far are just garbage. But like that one might actually be good with that one. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what causes that.
I will tell your tale. No need to. I'll unburden you.
Okay. No. But let's see if I can do something with you. That's good. Fortunately, well, I did just get an essence with... Oh, that's attributes. I don't want to use that in the crossbow. Sure, we'll see what we get with you. There's always a chance I could get spirit.
Sands guides you.
Yeah, I have mana and attribute. I don't want either of those. Yeah, no. No on both of those. You. It's got the +2. Come on. I'm not even going to bother exalting it. There's no way that's going to end up better. Not without a whole lot of luck. Nope. Sad.
I will tell your tale. Take your as you wish. Take care.
Anything else I can use yet? No, that's my other one. Ooh, I can use 20 speed boots now. Yeah, let's do it. Evasion. Better.
Who goes there? No need.
It's my
Sands guide you.
array of 10, 15, and 20 movement speed boots for any class. Slowly filling it out like a Pokemon collection.
Precise and deadly.
There you are. And there's another one. Who knew skeletons would bleed so good?
Precise and deadly.
And line them up! Okay, I only got like 2 things, but still. Where's the last... Oh! I already did all 3. Whoops. I will tell you a tale!
Oh, this must be the forbidden part. Well, on I go.
Honestly, I actually like most of the characters' lines when they walk into this zone. They all have differing levels of, oh, I probably shouldn't be here. I mean, it's one of the coolest zones in the game visually. It's also got one of the super interesting, oh man, this is going to be important in a later update spots. Screw you, bomb zombies. Yes. Yes. Look, Merc just has the best lines. I was talking with somebody shortly after I had started to play some other characters, and we were talking about Merc lines. Okay, yeah, I'll mention these spiders here in a second. And they were like, yeah, somebody described the game as Merc's Bad Day Out. And I was like, yes, exactly! Between the fungus, the snakes, and the giant skeletons, he's just fucking had it by the end of Act 3. You walk into the one base, and he's like, oh, I just know those things are gonna come alive. And then, of course, they do, and he goes, I frickin' knew it! Is this it? Or is that a halfway point? Oh yeah, never mind. Oh yes, so these spiders, they go medium high on my list as well. They are slightly too tanky, such that their ability to web you is more of an annoyance than really, really bad. But when you're being attacked by a bunch of them and or other stuff as well, so you're wanting to watch out for the webbing, and then they just start stabbing you with their legs, and that stab does a lot of damage, and it's just extremely obnoxious.
Precise and deadly.
Damn it. And that's why I don't use that as my primary damage. And line up for me. Okay, not quite. There we go. Whoops. I have to switch back. Yes. So yeah, there we go. Witch is 2 because she's a sociopath. Yeah, I do not love... I don't like the Witch as a character. However, it is pretty funny just how much they have made me not like her. She is not... It's hard to say whether she or the Sorceress are the worst, because the Sorceress has total Mariketh brain, and the... Look, they're not awful people, but damn, there's a lot about them that sucks. It's kind of like a Risu, where it's like, just because you went traitor to people we don't like doesn't mean we like you now. Like, oh my god, yeah, no, you're not kidding. I thought the Witch's lines were bad, and then I was playing Sorceress. Her line, where she says, die forgotten. I'm like... You have to think about it for a moment, but I'm like... Damn, you were saying you don't just want them dead because they're trying to kill you, but you hope that nobody remembers them after they die. That's freaking cold, lady. Like, there are very few people IRL that I have ever been in the headspace about them that's how I would want to feel about them. That's... oof. Ranger is just exactly who she was in PoE 1. I don't think she's boring like some people have said, but she's just not, like... Ooh! Hello! Nope, nope.
Keep back!
Yeah, can't a corpse explode me if there's no corpses?
One down. Who's next?
Just check over here real quick. I want to find the sword skull. Yeah, exactly. Damn, that was close enough. Apparently. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah. Love that. Love that little lighting bug that they have here. And... doop.
This'll get him!
There it is. This. This is one of the, like, half dozen or so spots throughout the game that I am just itching for when what it's for is actually released. Like, that's going to be something. There's that one spot in Deshar. There's... I'm trying to think off the top of my head about... Okay, there is a closer spot, right? No. I have made a mistake. Yeah, at least I got the faster boots now. Oh, this guy's the one who one-shot you? Oof. That was for the corpse explosion guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, here's boss time. Was it one of his arm slams? Because that's the thing with this guy is, like, a basic attack for him is kind of just a heavy attack. Like, most of his attacks are pretty ridiculous.
You're dead.
Oh, I'm doing 50 a hit right now? I am. Whoop. Got some rocks raining on me. Come on, can I get it before he does his knife thing? Woo! Come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh. No, thank you. Oh. Ha! No knife attack.
Thought I was cooked for sure.
I mean, look at how good that is. That is... Ballista crossbow for
My
that.
pockets are full.
Ballista for that is just so good. Alright, I'll come back for the flame movie. Yeah, that was close. When all the little bots came up and started exploding on me. Woo! Hey now. Still got the frickin' accuracy light radius, but... Oh, look at that in a sec. Oh, it doesn't have the +2 though. Whatever, I'll leave it in there for now. Yes! Hey, I can actually use you now. Excellent. I still gotta drop a Regal on there, but man, that's a nice one. Is it worth it? No. 60, 51? Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Nice. Nope. Come on. Yeah. There.
Young one.
Oh.
Who goes there? Browse. I shall put this to use.
Nope, nope, nope. Garbage. It's all garbage.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know the logistics for how and why that happens, and I really need to look that up because I need to not screw myself over with that.
That's rather warm.
Doesn't usually happen, but there absolutely are times where I'm like heading through Act 1 and I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and pop something onto this, and it immediately becomes something I can't access for another like 5-10 levels. Nope.
This it'll take if my finger.
All right, I'll do it.
Do not wander. Who goes there?
And you've got
Browse
the-
as long as you like.
I think it's the
I'll
witch
unburden you.
that says, so I have to blow this thing now? It's like,
Don't think that will go down well here.
It is time.
what? Oh, that is. Oh. I don't get out here.
I am.
I will grab the waypoint here, and then it is time for the trial of the seconds.
Gotta find a way up, I suppose.
All right.
This better be worth it.
I already dropped the coin off and set up the loadout.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, so are you on the side with most people are that trap rooms suck? Because, man, I do not care about trap rooms.
Back, beast!
Hang on, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, freaking proximal tangibility. Proximal tangibility. Am I already taking damage? I am. Damn it. Oh, this is a bad one for proximal. Come on.
All in a day's work.
And I'll check out messages between rooms. Damn. Hey, hey, hey. Fun little hint for you in case you didn't know this. Stormwave can go through some walls, including these doors. Like, Monk needed yet another thing that was broken. Oh, good, good. Corpse explosions. Oh, come on! This is just cruel. Good lord. Yeah, I am not cool with having lost that much honor in the very first room. Loving that. Oh, what I was saying about, I don't mind trap rooms at all. So the if I'm on a character that is generally strong enough for going through the trial that I am currently going through, the debuff, whatever they're called, affliction, that is you don't know what type of room it is, I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll pick that because I don't care. I like Trial of the Sekimas a hell of a lot more than I like Sanctum. I was not having fun with Sanctum when that came out. We're gonna go here so that way I have the maximum non-affliction directions. This room setup is just cruel. They're like, hey, you know what we should do?
Right in the eye!
We should make these scary rare monsters that you know you're gonna have to kill be south on the screen. Because, you know, that's the hardest way to kill anything.
Easy.
Revives what minions? Didn't spawn with any minions. That's interesting. Oh, is there a... Oh, it's attacking the wall. Okay.
Back down or die!
Fully restored?
A moment of
Oh,
rest.
that's sacred water, not water. So, yes, the trap rooms are worse on the 3rd and 4th floor. I still think that they are of a comparable level of annoyance. The people who have the most trouble with them, as far as I can tell, are people who don't want to slow down. And I do not mind slowing down. So those 3rd and 4th floors, absolutely, they are more annoying than the 1st floor. But I think the ritual rooms and the hourglass rooms on those floors are just as bad as the trap rooms. Ritual rooms on the 3rd and 4th floor get obnoxious. Okay, yeah, cool. Fuck you, game. I come down here because neither of these have an affliction, and yeah. I bet all 5 did, though. Well, I'm hoping to not get on low life, so that's not bad. Not lovely, but not a huge deal. I do not want that. So, yeah, we're gonna go silver key. Okay, so I'm not supposed to flip that yet, I guess. No! That is not what I thought was going on there. That was bad. Ooh, and that really set me off, and I just... Full sail, or whatever it's called. Okay. Yeah, that was bad.
Piercing shot!
I need to get my brain on straight. I mean, I don't have a ton of armor anyway. Bad idea, but let's do it. Most important thing about ritual rooms. Go fast!
Good riddance.
Did any sacred water drop over here? I have a bad habit of skipping sacred water. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could use honor, but you... Nope, screw it. I'm doing this. Merchant too good. Hey! It's the skip everything room. For the first floor. I sometimes second, but by the third floor I definitely am like, no, I need to actually be careful and kill some of the stuff I'm missing. Hey! No. None of that. Sneaking up under the ground behind me. Where's the last crystal? What? How was that not the last crystal? Well, guess I'm going on a hunt. I didn't know the first floor rooms could. You could go out of order on the crystals. Are all the crystals always on? Like from the moment you enter the room, you can do the crystals in any order? That would make a lot more sense. I always thought that the wispy smoke was telling you which one's turned on. Oh, okay.
Greetings.
Alright, what you got for me? Oh boy, only one I can afford. But hey, I will probably be able to make use of that, so. Man. Oh, that would have been so nice. Oh well.
We will succeed.
Hey! No energy shield. Guess what? I don't anyway, so that's actually not that bad of an idea. But this... Oh... I don't want the reduced movement speed. It's probably not that big a deal, but... Now we're gonna go here, maybe up there, but probably merchant, and if I don't like what the merchant has, I will just buy honor restoration. No need to venerate a shrine.
Right in the eye!
I can just buy honor from the merchant.
Simple enough.
God, that's so satisfying. I forgot that I'm picking up a bunch of stuff I don't typically have room for in trials. That was not one of the rares, apparently.
A great challenge overcome.
Hell
A
yeah.
moment of respite.
346, let's go. Will this be a butt clencher or not?
Yes, I'll get
Oops,
him.
wrong button. Where's the rare? Ah, there you are.
Simple enough.
Hell yeah.
Swift magnificence.
Alright, you have something good this time? That I can
Let's
afford on you.
plan.
Ooh, that's not bad. Can't afford two things though. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that.
You will. We will succeed.
Hey, so have you heard anyone with I've seen one other person also got this.
The foe ahead is formidable.
You know the boon that says you can't be damaged until you complete the next room?
Steel
I got it
yourself.
right before the final boss, the fourth boss.
Oh, great. A moving pile of rocks.
It burns.
Whoops. And yeah, knock back.
Look out for the slam.
I have had enough of you.
I knew you would succeed.
Walk simulating. Yeah, no, seriously, it's the only character that I have gotten the fourth ascendancy on. It's the only character I've tried to get the fourth ascendancy on. It's the monk that, the invoker. And I was like, alright, let's go for it. I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked by the final guy, but I more or less know his mechanics, so, you know, let's give it a shot. And I got that right before the fight, and was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Although hang on, I did do that fight again. Oh, it was with the Invoker. I did a couple runs. Yeah, that's right. Got my butt kicked on one of them, but...
No room.
Nope. Come on. There we go. Alright, you know, let's be smart. I don't think anything's going to be an issue, but... Oh! I'm really sad you don't do that.
Times call for a dark profession.
That you don't get that animation every time you hit a new ascendancy level. You really should. That's fine. I'm still going to toss everything in here anyway.
It is done. I am this. Should you? We will succeed.
Oh, hell yeah. Ouch with the basically ZPS. Oof. But yeah, no, that's awesome that you managed to get through Trial Master. I haven't even fought Trial Master yet. Yeah, so I was worried when I went into Zarko that... Zarko, whatever. That I had the affliction that is every time you get hit, you lose life, energy shield, and I think mana or whatever. And I was worried that would be able to kill me. And during the fight, he's spamming so many things. There was one point where I absolutely would have died because I got hit enough times that my life dropped. I don't think my honor would have run out, but I got hit quickly enough that my life dropped because I don't exactly have a ton of life on that invoker. And yeah, it hit 1 and then stopped, and it wouldn't go below 1. Oh, wait, hang on.
I shall aid you.
Honor resistance! Yay, I don't have a single one of those yet.
I am older
Thank goodness.
than that artifact.
I am older than that artifact. No gold. Roya. 2 bronze. See ya, Baba. Damn it. Why don't they let you pull relics in and out? That's annoying. Oh, nice. That one has honor resistance too. Those all have, yeah. Okay. And, oh! That's just fucking good. And heart. Cool. So my next run through the Sekimas is going to be golden.
The path to
Yeah. Identify my shit. I love when he says, what can I, like, do to aid you or whatever, but you click identify so fast that it's like, what can I identify my shit? Okay, then. Fine. Neither of those is good enough to... no. Nope. Woo. Yes. Yes, the relic slot staying open is very nice. They allow
For a story.
not just twink gear, but twink ascendancy.
Stay inside.
And still good. Yeah, plenty.
As we approach the, if you happen,
Yes, I will find your dead girlfriend.
no need to run. As you wish.
I am not leveled up.
Goodbye.
Why do I have you here? I'm not there. I don't know.
what have you learned?
Now, what they don't do, the relic slots will stay open, but the actual relics that you have in it will not be available to your alternate characters. Which is part of the reason why it's annoying that you can't just take them in and out without having a coin. Oh, that's smaller. Oops. No. Yeah, cool.
Who goes there? Browse Island Burden. Goodbye.
To the shore. Oh, hey, you know what I should do? No. Oh. Not right now. Later. Culling Strike or Pop Enemies? Which should I go? Okay. Hard disagree on the first part. It is not lame. You just get it in addition to any other supports or other ways of popping enemies. And that crisp smash when it that's good. That's good stuff. But I'm perfectly happy going Culling Strike, especially because I can respec it if I don't like it. Culling Strike is certainly the better one for fighting bosses right now. I'm sad. Oh, nope. Hey, so these guys go on the annoying monsters list. Guess what? So does almost every other monster in this zone. These guys go on the annoying monster list. Oh wait, not that one. That one. None of these are top tier, but they're definitely still on the list. Yep. Yeah, that's the next one. Yeah, these guys strap. This is one of the side areas. This is going to be something important. Right now, it's just the body. There's going to be something important there. These guys are on the list. They're not near the top of the list, but that right there, and the fact that it only happens like half the time, oh. Good design, very annoying design. Oh, anything that caused freeze, yes. Yeah, if you are an energy shield build and do not... These guys go on the list. It might be literally every monster in this zone. Yeah, my, Infernalist. My Invoker never really had much of... Or my, Mercenary. My Witch Hunter never really had an issue with being frozen. And then I played Infernalist. And it was definitely a problem, and there were times where... pretty much, if I have a Thawing Charm, and these guys go near the top of the list. The biggest reason they go near the top of the list is that running away from them is actually the most dangerous thing you can do. But yeah, if I have a Thawing Charm when I go to fight Count Geonor, I take it, rather than the cold resistance one. Because being frozen in that fight is a lot more important than taking damage. A lot more deadly. Oh, blinded myself. I wish I had something that would automatically count every time I blinded myself. What am I, the blind prophet from the free show event? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, try jumping on me when you're pinned. Ow. Luckily, I dodged all them accidentally. Two thaws, wow. No, I just, eventually I just got, Hey, look, it's the hardest fight in the campaign. Luckily, it's not required. Ask any Path of Exile 2 player which fight they would rather do, this or Doriani. Guess what 99% of them will say. I'm looking forward to them buffing Doriani's threat level. I want that fight to be even spicier than Jumanra. I love that I dived into my own flash grenade there. Yep, my first time through, I think I only wiped on Geonor one time. And then... Oh, who was it that gave me trouble? I can't remember if the Titan got me one time. Certainly didn't get me multiple. I don't remember. Maybe it was another Act 1 boss. But anyway, there was at least one other boss that took me a couple times, because I remember that between Act 1 and Act 2, I hit one point where I was like just kind of not feeling great about the state of things, and I had to go take a break, and when I came back, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go grind a little bit, and then I'll be ready to go. But then I got to Jumanra and fought him like 4 times in a row, because the second time I fought him, I got so close. And I was like, come on, I was so close. And I fought him a 3rd, 4th, maybe even a 5th time, and was like, this sucks. I hate this. And I came back and was like, all right, better mood. I'm going to go grind a bit. And I just went and did the spires a few times. And just like 1 or 2 gear pieces, 1 or 2 levels, that's enough to have so much of an impact in how strong you feel. Swapping a few support gems around. It's awesome. Ah, gotcha. Yep. I don't even remember if I died to Durrani the first time. I don't think I did. I died to Napuatzi like 3 times. Freaking. Ugh. Is he really defensive against lightning? Like, I know he does tons of lightning damage, so I always make sure I'm buffed against lightning, but I've never really had much of an issue with the build being too focused in one way. And it won't be on this character, because this character's all physical. Hell yeah. Very few bosses are just inherently good against physical. Yeah, okay. Gotta get some penetration or something. Yeah! That's right! My fault? No, not quite. Oh, that's...
How can I?
There, that's it. How can I shut up. Identify my stuff. Fairly good ring, not for this character. I'm keeping my chaos res. I always want a minimum level of chaos res, especially as I head into Act 3. Yeah. Hey, use some of these. It's a lot of lightning res. What do I have on you? Fire and lightning? So if I swap you in... It's 38 total. That's 40 total. And then... yeah, it's not great, but it's something. I'm gonna go ahead and drop one in that too. I am forever low on cold res runes in this run, or in this hardcore count for some reason. Alright, come on. Come on. +2 or +3 to projectile. +1 to projectile. Fuck you, game. Alright, cool. Whatever. Nope. I have a better one. I think I actually want to... Nah, I'll leave the fire for now. Actually, given that... No, yep. Fire and colder tide now. I'm gonna go ahead and keep you in here. You're not great, but you might be useful at some point. Oh yeah. No, you don't have any resistance? That sucks. Why did I even keep you? Still better than this one. Yeah, that's fine.
I hear you. Browse as long as I'll unburden you.
Yep, cool. Did I level up? I did.
I hope it pleases.
Well, now. That might be well worth the spirit trade-off. And that's without even having quality. Doesn't have any resist, though. I don't have a regal to drop on it. Oh, that's tough. W take cover in. I know what you're talking about. I don't think that's whatever killed me, though. But when they were talking about... I thought that was only really a concern for the end game. But where his little minion guys, they'll explode as you're killing them, and then they'll just explode again once the thing is over. Is that what you mean, or do you mean the top of the tower, German fight?
Wear it with blessings.
Nah, that's not enough of a boost. Alright, boys. Choo, choo, choo. They all suck. That accuracy is a good roll for accuracy. Hey, I don't love having accuracy, but it's not a terrible roll. Let's see what it... Oh, more accuracy. Cool. Great. Most accurate and useless crossbow. Oh, hey, do I have a poison? I do not. Thank you, Zarka. You are a queen.
Stay in sight.
Cool. I don't need that right now, but I will need it when I get to Act 3. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, wait, what are you talking about, light radius? Was that a stat on there? I didn't see that. My eyes just glaze over the words light radius.
Surprise!
Ow. Oh, you did. Why don't you look like your armor's broken? Whoa, hello! Haha, oh, that's fun. A whole group of these guys with additional projectiles. I must have been a right terror in the area. And... oops. I was trying to get both at once. Oh well.
Need more time.
Oh, hey, that's great. Vulture with shadow, whatever it's called.
Easy.
Oh, look. If Thorns can end up being a really good build, I will be so here for it. But it absolutely is one of those mechanics that seems the least like you should be able to base a whole build around it. It's like unarmed fighting. I dislike the fact that in order for unarmed fighting to work well, you basically have to have Facebreaker. And
Never been so high. Precarious job, this one.
I've never been so high. They say that they want unarmed to be something that is at least viable, so I'm looking forward to a couple of uniques that all work well with that. Yeah, exactly. No, look, the idea of having a build entirely based around like drawing enemies in sounds really fun. And this event coming up for PoE1, one of the characters, I'm pretty sure one of the characters I'm going to make a behemoth, I think is what it's called, and refuse to ever pick up a weapon. Like, I'll pick up the weapon, but I will never equip a weapon. And I'll see if I can make it through to the first Ascendancy. And if I can make it to the first Ascendancy, I'm probably good to make it through the rest of the campaign. But that will not be my first character, because that would be a very, very slow trip through the campaign.
You found when I have my web. All right.
You. And... you. Do I even like having this? It's 35%. I have to start dropping my turret a lot more.
Piercing shot!
Oops. I am pretty sure that PoE1 is going to go the way of, like, you know how there's been a whole trend of people who want the old school classic version of whatever it is they used to play that has, you know, so you got old school RuneScape, you've got vanilla WoW, stuff like that. I think PoE1 is gonna go that way over time. It's just GGG is going to hopefully keep actually adding stuff to it. The main, like, honestly, I would not care if I was not able to play Path of Exile 1 ever again. That would not bother me personally. However, I really, really, really want them to keep adding content because they have skipped... There is major story stuff, lore stuff, going on in the endgame in PoE1, and this game is 20 years ahead. I'm pretty sure specifically so they don't have to worry about it conflicting with what's going on in PoE1. So I want to know what their plan is for filling out the rest of the PoE1 story and potentially even eventually catching up to PoE2 with it. Because there's... Man, the current endgame bosses and stuff in PoE1, that the lore for it is just sick. It's like Arbiter is the baby version of the stuff that's going on in PoE1. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was... Ooh. God, what is happening?
You're dead.
Lag again. It was... Look, most ARPGs are pretty scuffed at some point or another. But, I played it, as far as I've been able to look back and tell based on the time period, I played it when, there were only either 2 or 4 acts. I'm not sure. I think it was 2, and then we were still playing when the 4 came out. But I did not keep playing it at the time. My whole friend group dropped off of it, and then a good decade later, I had made some new friends, and they were like, they were playing it, and I was like, oh, how is it? And they're like, it's amazing! And so I joined, and oh my god, it was way... Who would have thought? It was way better than it used to be. And now I kind of wish I'd never stopped playing it, because being a part of it as it went through all those leagues would have been really cool. But hey, now I get to do that with PoE2, so... Hopefully the world doesn't come burning down, and in a decade I'll get to be one of the people being like, back in early access! Get out of the way, dead body. Yeah. No, I think you just hire more people.
I'll break ya.
Need to learn what they'll actually be able to do and what they won't. And they'll eventually get into a groove with both. I think they are actively choosing to stop giving promises, which is a very good idea. Like with the 0.2 patch for PoE2, they were just like, look, this is what we're doing, this is when we're planning on doing it, and when it comes out is when we're done with it. And... Ow! That thing chases you? I knew it moved, but I'm pretty sure it turned. It does! How did I not know that? I had no idea that attack they do chases you. Oh my god. The map tab thing is ridiculous. I hope that the reason they have not implemented it is because there was actively an issue they were having. For some reason, getting it working was causing them problems, because that is something that I find insane that they launched without in the first place. That it wasn't there before they went on break for the holidays. And now, of course, it's going to come out with 0.2, but yeah, that would be one of the reasons I'm not spending a ton of time in endgame. Satisfying. Which thing from Blizzard?
Right in the eye!
The spires. Okay, I gotta figure out a groove here to not be constantly backing up. I guess I just keep doing that. Hey, are these guys still bugged? Doesn't seem like it.
Killing time.
That would be nice. The last, like, 3 times I've come through this zone, they were still bugged. Hey. Aim properly, please. I think they're good. Not increasing meager stash tabs because it would be a big tech headache. And oh yeah, I mean that they had to fix, the loading in for everybody. Yeah, that was an obvious problem. Oh, you're saying Blizzard was probably got it. GUG does monetize the stash tabs, which I don't love. I wish there was a minimum. Like, you need premium stash tabs to sell stuff to other players without having to use the chat. That's stupid. You have to buy any tab for specific things, which for the individual leagues, sure, whatever. You do not need the league tabs. But currency and uniques? Yeah. Give or take on uniques. I think everybody ought to have a unique tab, but whatever. Currency, maps, and fragments. Those 3, everybody should get those. The idea of playing without ever spending any money on the game and having to live with 3 non-premium stash tabs, I would not do anything endgame. It would not be possible. Oh, hey, you know what? I'll just get these 2. I'm gonna focus on having my ballista out. Blah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's what everybody ends up saying, and that's what most people who end up playing for long... But I mean, there are people who are, you know, want to play and don't want to spend money. And there's elements of that that feel like it makes the game unplayable. And so the like you said, like a demo. Excellent. No? No vulture? Air vulture. Yes. No, absolutely. And like you said, there is not much difference between the idea of it being like, you know, demo-y type thing. It's just that's not how it's advertised. And so when people do complain about it, I get it. Ah! Oh. Accidentally hit my my rapid shot button. What are you gonna do? I need to get off at some point soon. I am finger fumbling my keys a bit too much. Been a while since I used this, so let's see how... it's just not... I don't know. I don't like it as much as the armor piercing. Damn, that ballista's holding out. I was expecting it to die in like half that time.
Slow him down!
Okay, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I am just going to switch that to ballista. Okay, see, just now, one of the NPCs said death to tyranny. There are a bunch of lines like that, and there is no recording of them anywhere. People who scrub the data from the game, or not scrub, but rip all the data from the game files, can get like every bit of dialogue in the game, but those don't count as dialogue. Those are monster sound effects, and that leaves me incredibly curious, because I swear there are times that the monsters say stuff that would be legitimately interesting for lore reasons. But because it's like, I just have to catch them saying it. Like, they'll say the name of some god or something, and data mine, yeah. Yes, so the scaling of the skills, that, unfortunately, that is just going to be a part of how the game functions, because you can play the game without ever looking anything up just by trying everything. And without the data mining, which certainly helps, there's an extent to which that's how it has to work anyways. Players just try stuff and somebody figures out what works and then shares it. And that's the whole point of the community, is finding out what other people in the community have done. That's why builds are a thing. And so there's just an extent to which it's like, yeah, some shit's just not gonna work, even if it feels like it should. I will happily, if you ever feel like learning about the lore at all, and don't feel like watching all of Kit and Cat Noodle's videos, or I guess Try has his own videos on it now too, so that's probably more of thing. Point is, I'm in the Discord, and I am happy to educate people on. That was it! The Vulture just did the bug. Well, that is my first Jeweler's Orb on this character. So that's exciting. Yeah, I am a big lore buff. And the lore, it, like, the act of piecing together all of the history of this world from little bits of dialogue and items and stuff like that. A lot of people have compared it to Souls games, is just extremely satisfying. Every little tidbit that gets released and you're like, I know what this is talking about! Oh, it's so good. Hey! Okay. Good lines. Good Merc lines.
But that makes it predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Oh no!
Every time. I have a really bad habit of dodging straight into that attack. Yeah, that time I didn't. Hey, I rarely see him use that attack.
You're dead!
That was mean. Not doing as much damage as I would like. Granted, this is one of the bosses that does do well against physical damage. Well, that was... Good job, Torgal. You aimed that very well. He is also impossible to stun, and I know that I don't mean that literally, but like playing on my warrior who was specifically all about stunning really, really well, and I think I got one heavy stun off on him. Easy.
Giant blasted bone monsters! I'm done with this!
Oh, so good. Merc's bad day out. I'm gonna go find the lightning res. Skeletons frightening in maps? Interesting. What map does he show up in? World Templar and changing that line to the time of the Paladin is nigh.
Bloody horrors!
Fire AoE is wider and the slam can do a lot of damage with you. Oh yeah, the slams absolutely. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recall running into him at maps at all. That's what I was thrown off by, which figured I would have run into every kind of map by the time I stopped. That did clear out a lot. Not that it would surprise me, because for the first, like, 20, 30 maps I did, I literally only ever fought the same, like, 3 bosses. Actually, I guess it was more than that. It was more like 50 maps. Because it was, I was counting based off of the like, suggested clear this many maps before the quest goes up thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with that. I was not expecting them to be like, yeah, we're going to find some kind of story progression for the quest in the endgame. That sounds really cool. Alright, well, I'm literally getting back to the beginning now. This thing has to be here somewhere. Alright, let's not get stupid. Into 2 packs of blues. Not smart.
Well, well, look at me go!
Oh, hey. 30, nice. Ah! See? See? The vulture's doing the bug. 2 of them disappeared, and... there it is!
Back down or die!
Or was it just the one? Nope, nope, there it is! They do the walking and then do the I'm hanging onto the edge of the wall animation. And then once you get close, they pop up from wherever they're hanging in the environment. Well, turns out they haven't actually fixed it. Sad. Okay. These guys are very armored too. Makes sense. But they've got like over yeah, they've got over 1,000 armor each. Woo! Cool. What time is it? Yeah, I think I can finish Act 2 in the next 30 minutes. Oh, nice. No, don't need that. Oh yeah, what am I gonna use my jeweler's order on? Oh, nice. Does Poisonous Concoction inherently break armor, or are you talking about when you have the armor thing on it? Corrosion on it. Let's go and clear these out first. bother.
What?
Stay in sight.
I'm out of tier 2 support gems. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not using brutality because my weapon is doing too much. Watch this. Brutality. Take that out. 585 DPS. 426. Because that's how much freaking elemental damage I've got for my stuff right now. A skill with no elemental damage, I'm losing a ton by putting that on it. It's really annoying. Where's the one that takes advantage of bleeding? Melee. Never mind. Yeah, I could. I don't know that that's worth dropping the jewelers on it, though. Yeah, exactly. It wrecks armor by itself. Okay, cool. Very nice. I'm not using endurance charges for anything. Basically just take this out. But I don't know that... I mean, maybe Pierce on armor-piercing rounds would be good. Or I could just put Overpower on it. Actually, that's not a bad idea at all. Well... Okay, maybe not. Is the extra armor break a tier 2 one? Yeah. Damn it. The thing is, my high velocity is doing most of my stun buildup. So I don't know if I want to use the Jewelers on that instead. But this is certainly the one I'm hitting with more. I mean, whatever. I'll put the third slot on it and I can always swap things out. It's fine. I will get more Jewelers soon enough anyway. Bleeding or projectile? 20% to inflict bleeding. The thing is, it's not doing... Yeah. This is the one that's actually good for bleeding, because it's doing 450 at once. This is... It can add bleeding, and it can... Until I get... Isn't there a thing that just makes bleeding get aggravated? Is that not in this one? What is that? Is it a skill? There's something that makes aggravating bleeding really, really easy, and I don't remember what it is. In any case, I think straight damage is probably the better move. That will also give me chance of inflicting bleeding, though, I think. What's this one's chance for bleeding? 70. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've tried a few different times with varying degrees of luck. Okay, okay. I'm going up against Jumanra here soon. I mean, I don't know. As long as I know the boss mechanics, I've been doing pretty fine against bosses, just with this combo. I don't know that I'm particularly worried about. This is too inconsistent.
Greetings.
Need to make some changes.
Let's have fun. This is probably not the smartest. I don't care. 16% against bleeding is extremely good, and I will get that before I fight Jumanra, so yeah. Quinn is famous.
The ferret, as we
all my builds are
Been
trash.
a while since I've been to war.
Doesn't mean they aren't functional.
It's like coming home.
Merc has the best lines. I love that the caravan pulls to a stop, and then you're immediately moving again. Also, this is the best intro to a level.
we must prevail. No
And
Paying. Whatever you say, boss.
oh, so good.
give no quarter.
This war ends today, one way or another. Back down or die!
Alright, fine, chase me all the way over here. I will say, I probably will not fight Jumanra until I get a better crossbow. So if I don't get a better crossbow in the next 2 zones, I might call it and actually grind a little. I love the ballista. Because even on top of pinning them and stuff, it also distracts enemies from me. Come on, guys.
This'll get him!
This one, that goes on the list of annoying monsters. Specifically because it always flies in behind you, and that's obnoxious. I know I'm wasting time, but this is just always fun. Hopefully I'm not testing fate here by saying this, but I feel like I am doing really well on defensiveness. Like, I have to play carefully. I'll get overwhelmed, but...
Stay still!
Oh, hey,
damn it.
Shroudwalker. Let's get out of here. Woo! Alright, just the rare left.
One down. Who's next?
Oh, my life? My life is 814. 814 life, well, for whatever it's worth, the number here. 36 armor, 54 evasion. I should move chat so it's not blocking it. My actual biggest concern with the Jumanra fight is, actually the first half of the fight. Because when I am free to just move around the zone in the second half, I know the mechanics well enough now that, as long as I'm not getting hit by too many things too quickly, my defenses right now are probably enough to make it not too scary. I just have to, you know, play smart. But that first half, there's so much going on sometimes. And in those windy spots, you're basically just trapped in one spot. Hey, that's what life flash charges are for. Oops. Hey, your reach should not be that long, lady. Come on.
Slow him down!
The bugs having magic monster level health is very funny. There's a tiny little bug flying up to you, and you shoot it 12 times and it's still not dead. You think so? There aren't as many jumping flying mobs? Oh, hello. Everybody was waiting just around the corner. You know what? For the rest of this zone,
Idiot!
armor explosions ahoy! The reason I don't normally keep it like this is because it does not consistently do good damage with chain on it, because chain kills the damage a lot. But armor piercing rounds, doesn't matter if you're chaining them, they still do the same amount of armor breaking. Yeah, see, like this right here, this is a moment where having it actually do damage is nice. Brutal for melee class with people complaining even as a ranged mark was no picnic. No, look, I know what you're talking about, and I was Merc going through it within that first week. When they patched it, did they say they just reduced the number of monsters flat? Because like that could make sense. If they just overall reduce, I mean, even knocking it from like 10 to 9 probably would have been enough for it to feel significant. But my understanding, my assumption was the only reason it feels better now than before is because I know what to expect now. I know how to not get stuck in the middle of the group. And I'm on builds that are actually doing enough damage to clear them out as they show up. Always a rare here.
Simple enough.
Ah! Oh, hey, you know the gargoyles right before the mansion in Act 1? Over a level of aggro? Could be. It could be they can't see you from as far. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is the first character. I've been through that zone in Act 1 like a good dozen times probably. And this was the first time I finally figured out why those guys seem so freaking tanky. Because doing cold damage, they're cold resistant, sure. But then I would play around with doing other things and try other skills, and it just... Like, here I'm playing on this character, literally breaking their armor, doing physical damage, and they still were... They seem to be, like, very inconsistently taking damage. If you don't know what the reason is, I can enlighten you, because I finally figured it out, and I felt like a dumbass.
Not today.
It's because they block. They have a tiny little shield, but they have a very high block chance. So just like the skeletons that have the massive shield out in front of them, where you get close to them and they attack, and now all of a sudden they're no longer, like, blocking as much, those gargoyles, you get right up next to them and they start to attack, boom, all of a sudden you can damage them. Just going armor like focus, armor breaking focus this time. This is why trying out so many different builds is helping me so much. I was breaking their armor very consistently and still getting really inconsistent results, and I was like, why is... And that was what it took for me to finally put it together. Oh, shield. That tiny ass shield is enough for them to do fucking like 90% block chance. It's just, you know, with the skeletons, it's obvious because they're holding a great big shield in front of them. But yeah, this zone really is full of just such an annoying combination of monsters. I mean, you know, it's that way on purpose. Like, they really do... They've designed them very well. Okay. Oh, let's drop stuff off. Hey, Dramandra, have a turret. They designed the zones really well so that as you are getting closer and closer to the final boss fight for the zone, the monsters get more and more... they have more different defensive layers. And so on the Dreadnought there, you've got the ones that can jump, you've got the ones that have like the exploding blood stuff, you've got ones with shields, you've got ones that can attack you from the other side of the screen. Wait, hang on. Did I? No, okay. Thought my mouse was moving too fast again. Sure, whatever. Blah. God. I don't have a Regal Orb. I bet I could get a Regal Orb. 2157. Hey, now. But you don't have any resistance. Yeah, no. Okay, you, though. Let's make this work. Yeah, that will be enough for me to get a Regal Orb.
Hello. Do not wander.
Okay. Don't let me down. Hey, it's still better. That's good news, because that means I can slap a couple of these on there. Yeah, don't love that one. Alright, you tell me, do I risk the Chaos Orb? Oh, well, use up my last of those. I just have the one I'm already using. Yeah, I won't worry about it. I'm only going through the campaign right now anyway. This is better than... Oh shit, I just realized. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I have no guarantee that that one will end up being good. Okay, so Brutality, you get out here. Let's take that off. 441. 754. Hell yeah, way better. Now, technically went down a little. Technically. Can I fix that? I don't think I can. You got the 1 to 21. You got the 10 to 14. That it? That's it. That's enough for that to... Really? That is unfortunate. Yeah. Well, who? No, yeah, I absolutely agree. Although I do have a bad habit of using Vol Orbs. 40. I can, pop. You're not great. You're decent. Oh, I used my last... I'm stupid. Wait, hang on. I would rather not crush you. You are better than this one, so I don't need that one. Boom. Oh, yeah, I don't even have... Oh my god. You want to talk about damage boosting? Oh, yeah! Boop. Boop. Runes. Lightning. Boom.
What?
Uh-oh, what'd I do? What'd I do? Crap. Oh. No, it just turned off. Okay. It just turned off, that's all. Good. Okay. Oh, hey, I can use these now? No. Not useful. Not useful. Okay, do I use the really good lightning res boots for this one fight, even though it's gonna knock me down by two movement speed? I mean, these are just evasion boots. There's really... I might as well. I will lose the dexterity. And I'll lose stun threshold. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing it. Ha ha ha! 80 lightning res! Bring it on, Jamanra! Oh, it is absolutely does not make the boss free. The boss still does plenty of physical damage, but... Yes, it is quite the benefit. What else was I gonna look at? Yeah, I'm not using shield. Not using that. Oh, hey. Fragile regrowth, life regen, mana regen. I don't want that on this character, I don't think. Especially not while I've got... while I am enjoying the spirit, but hey, maybe when I hit Act 3 and get the spirit in the bog, maybe I'll swap to that. That's it. Okay. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? That's very cool that I got a better crossbow literally right as I got to the boss. Alright, let's do this. This will be the second time I beat Jamonra in hardcore solo self-found. Or in hardcore in general.
You again. The fool under the hooded one's sway.
Do you even know what he is? No matter.
You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor.
Hype.
My king.
My
Take
king.
the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
Ah, the Sycamore of the Ardura.
The Sycamore of the
I love that line.
Bow before your king.
The Medicate
You're
will not
dead.
bow to kings. We skin them.
The Marraketh will pay. The era of the Faradun is the Marraketh will pay. For my people.
Oh, hell yeah. I just realized how useful the ballista is here. It's literally stopping them from getting to me. Nope.
For
Woo.
my people.
That could have been bad.
The Marraketh will pay.
We're running out of time.
There we go.
End this.
God, that's so creepy.
What are you doing?
Nothing matters now but the beast. Go.
Their arms are how he's walking around.
I don't have time for this. Sand bends to my will. Impede my enemies.
Oh, come on. I dodged that. I mean, clearly I didn't, but...
Fall! Damn you!
That was a bad spot for those to be.
Our gift to you!
There we go.
The Marraketh will pay!
Yeah.
The era of the Faradun is now! Take our hate!
Nope, nope, over here, over here.
We
No!
will blot out the sun! The Marraketh will pay!
Okay, cool. That's fine. I got those behind it. The...
Grind you into dust! Take our hate!
Okay, good.
10,000 spears!
Over here, over here, over here.
The
Yeah.
era of the Faradun is now!
God, this music is so good.
Precise and deadly.
You will be forgotten!
No.
Marraketh will pay! Die! Foolish Sycamore!
Stab me, stab me. Oh,
Boss lady.
she's under him.
Accomplished nothing. Oriana will prevail, and the Faradun will rule the Vastiri!
So the first time I beat him, I What shit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, look. Not even the fight with Geonor is fucking choice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually really like the way this fight is set up too, but I love the vibes. I think most people do, because we're fucking Americans, so we love Norse shit. I love the vibes of the first fight more, but also just the tone of the mansion leading up to him, and the music in the mansion, and then how that music shifts into his theme and everything. Oh, it's just so good. But yeah, the first time I beat him, I like won and was like, oh, this is so cool. And I sat here like this with him just gagging and and I like was talking to other people and doing stuff with this going on in the background. I came back and was like, all right, I'll put you out of your misery. Let's go.
This is not over. Not yet.
Shamanra! I return you to the embrace of death!
That's the best view of that I've ever gotten.
It is done.
Oh no! I think I waited too long and the music didn't cut. Oh no, I ruined it. I didn't know that you could mess that up. So if you talk to her right as the fight ends and she jumps up and does that, the music times itself to hit this swell, and she finishes, bam, it is done. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, it's so good. But I guess I waited too long. That's sad. This one, her jumping up and cutting off his head, and then that's when the loot appears, that's fine. The first one, but please, first, stop the madness, as you wish, reaches in, kills him. Loot explosion. It's just, it fucking ruins it. Oh, I hate it. It ruins the tone of the moment so much. The one part of that fight, and you can't even really count it as part of that fight because it's after the fight, but... do I try Ballista Totem this time? Ballista Totem sucks so much, though, and I can't have it and Ripwire. No, that's right. That's why I don't do it. Not using Storm Blast. I might try a grenade at some point. I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. Just going to make my armor piercing better.
Armor-piercing rounds
Look
can
at that.
break enemy armor.
Let's get that off. From level 8 to level 9, 24 to 35. Do I have bonus levels right now? No, I don't. Let's slap that back on real quick. Okay, so even this currently breaks 24, add 2 levels, breaks 50. If I were to level it up again, 71. The scaling on armor piercing is insane. That's like the #1 reason I don't love not having the +2, because I just dropped from 71 to 35, but it's fine, I'm doing more damage this way. Are you good? Oh hey, it's another +3. Alright. Let's go ahead and slap. Are those like exactly the same? They are. That's amazing. I just got a duplicate of one I already had. I don't love either of those. I'll hold on to you. And you. I'm getting rid of you. I don't need you. Boom, boom, boom.
Careful story.
I'm running low on transmutes. Not low, but low enough.
Who goes there?
No, she doesn't say anything. I am sad that the what are all the classes we have so far? Are the only two classes we have from the first game Witch and Ranger? I think so. I am sad that the Ranger does not make a comment about knowing that this is Sin. So, are you aware enough of the lore to know that Sin is a major character in the first game? Okay. I will actually, when I talk to you about the lore stuff, whatever, I'll ask you then. He was so obviously Sin that it was actually a disappointment to find out that he was Sin, because the way the game had set it up to be like this big secret, anybody who is entirely new to the game, all they really will be surprised about, maybe, is that finding out he's a god. Woo. Anybody who already knows the Path of Exile stuff coming into this is like, well, it's probably Sin, right? And then he's like, alright, I will reveal, I'm Sin. And it's like, yeah, dude, duh. And the witch, when he reveals it to the witch, granted, you can interpret this a couple different ways, but she walks away going, ha ha ha, I knew it. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Of course you did. And the Ranger doesn't say anything like that, but I wish she did.
I like to know who I'm working for.
You're right.
I took my hood off, and now I have big wings.
A god. It was I all at the twilight their ruin.
Sorry, mate.
And he also,
How can I be of aid?
he gets right back to the
Beast has
line, too.
grown beyond while I slumbered under their ruins may yet hold.
Okay, I guess he doesn't quite lie, but in this he talks about, I'll explain this to you, but he talks about how he keeps saying he made the seed of corruption. He made the beast. He did not make the seed of corruption. He was given the seed of corruption. At least as far as we know, as far as we've been told.
We now have... Yes, until then.
The beast
Okay.
has grown too
I will
powerful.
go ahead and jump off here.
We
though.
can no longer contain it through.
Oh, let me get my... The only charm that is necessary in Act 3. Ew. Okay, that's fine. First bit sucked, though. That's unfortunate. Oops. Yeah, that's my only level 90. Infernalist and Witch Hunter are both over 70. Those are the other two endgame ones. She is solo self-found, but not hardcore, because I died with her. Same with Beef Wellington. I've been getting rid of most of the others. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of him. I had so much fun with him, and he's the first person... He is by far my, like, damn, this is my first good hardcore character. Hell yeah. So I'm still holding on to him, but... Ha! Deckard! I love it. Yeah, I will absolutely give you as much as you feel like listening to, and then you can always go watch Kit and Kat Noodle's videos after, because she does huge lore breakdowns and finds all these little connections that I and other people I talk to do not. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Is your name the same on the server, on Tri's server? Cool. Oh, yeah. The one with the two of them were talking was great. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. It is way more fun streaming when there are actually people watching and interacting.